I'm back with my mom and my daddy. Mom's here too. But y'all had a lot of questions for my daddy, and one that I think is really important that I thought would be better for my daddy to answer than me is, why should I vote if the Electoral College is what decides an election, Daddy? The presidential election.
Because the Electoral College vote is based upon the popular vote of the states. And so we have to cast our vote in the popular vote, and when that's tallied, that determines who wins the electoral vote for the state, and then the electoral vote of the state combined decides who will be president.
So I think a lot of people have a lot of questions about, why do we have an Electoral College?
We have an Electoral College because in the beginning there wasn't a great deal of education in America, and most people were illiterate, and the founding fathers didn't trust the average person to have the knowledge to vote for president and vice president directly, so they established the Electoral College as an indirect way to decide who would be president and vice president. It really doesn't make much sense today to have the Electoral College because of literacy and education, but it's just an artifact that we're stuck with from the beginning of the country.
Is it possible to get rid of the Electoral College theoretically?
Well, theoretically it is possible to get rid of the Electoral College, but it would take a constitutional amendment to do that. And the states that profit from the Electoral College system as it is now wouldn't vote to change it.
And the states that profit from it are your smaller states, right? Usually, or your more rural states, or who profits from that? Like,
well,
profit's probably not the right word.
It actually gives more power to less popular states, you know.
Right.
If we just had a popular vote, you know, a lot of the smaller states would not have as much influence in the process as they do now. And since there are a lot more small states than there are large states, they outnumber the large states. So it's just not likely that the system's ever going to be changed.
Awesome. All right. Tune in for the next question.